Good morning, student. Today's chapter that we'll learn, that is chapter 3, synthetic fiber and fabric. As well, in our lower classes you have studied regarding fibers and fabric. The fiber and fabric which are often from plants and animals. In lower classes, in 6th class you have learned the fiber which are often from plants such as silk, jute, cotton. So these are often from plants. And also you have learned in 7th class that fibers which are often from animal, like wool, what it now? Wool, like a silk, you can say silkworm. Wools are often from certain various animals. But today we'll learn regarding another fiber that is known as synthetic fiber. That is synthetic fiber. Here, before going to this synthetic fibers and fabric, in this chapter we will learn regarding synthetic fiber and their characteristics. How they behave, how these fibers behave. We'll study. What is now? Synthetic fiber, that is one type of fiber that is also called synthetic fiber, and we study the characteristics. Apart from plants and animals, there is another fiber called synthetic fiber, which is extensively used for the manufacturing of certain fibers, that is called synthetic fiber. Nowadays we mostly use synthetic fiber. The synthetic fiber are manufacture of fabrics, and they do not come from either plants or animals. Chemically it is made. We'll discuss what is synthetic fiber, how it is made, and what type of there are different types of synthetic fibers. What are their characteristics? We'll study. So next is plastics. We'll study in this chapter. That is plastic, their uses, how they are used in variety of application. What is now? So the plastic and their uses and problem associated with their use. If you use certain plastic, what are the effect to the environment and with us also? So we'll study these two topic in this chapter. In this whole chapter we'll discuss regarding synthetic fiber and their characteristics, plastics, their use and problem associated with the uses. Now we'll study what is synthetic fiber. What is synthetic fiber? Before synthetic fiber, I want to discuss two words. That is fiber and fabric. What is fiber and fabric? What is fiber and what is fabric? As you will see, this is a cloth, a piece of cloth. Also, you can say fabric. What you can say? Fabric. We cannot say this is fiber. You cannot say this is fiber. This is a piece of cloth. We can say fabric, made of one type of fiber. Fiber comes from where it is made, like cotton or silk or what is now, or synthetically it is made. So this can be called a fabric, or this cloth that we wear is also called a fabric. Fabric means what? Fabric means cloth made up of fibers by weaving or knitting. What is now? Cloth made up of fibers by weaving. What is now? Weaving or knitting. I cannot clearly. Weaving or knitting. Cloth made up of fibers by weaving or knitting. So this is called fabric. Got it now? This is called fabric. What is fiber? What is fiber? Fiber means a fine air-like structure that are continuous filament, that are filament or long pieces of thread. Long pieces of thread called what? Fiber. So you got the difference between fiber and fabric. This fabric is made from fiber. What is that? This fiber made from fiber. Fabric is made from fiber. What happened? From fiber, fabric is made. Fabric, then cloth. Different cloth. We can say bed sheet, or we can say woolen muffler. We can say carpet. These are all different types of fabric made from fiber. So here, fabric is made from cloth. Fabric is made by weaving and knitting the fibers. Weaving and knitting the fibers means mostly. What is weaving here? This weaving or knitting, same meaning. What is weaving? Weaving is nothing but weaving is a method in a textile production in which the sets of yarn, here weaving means what? It is a method in a textile production in which the sets of yarn. What is yarn or thread? Interlaced at an right angle. Interlaced at a right angle to form what? To form fabric or cloth. Fabric or cloth. Here sets of means you will find, if you take a piece of cloth, this is a fabric, we can say. If you just remove one fabric, what happens? It will look like this. So you long hair like structure, or you can say thread like structure. So we'll find a fabric. So if you see closely, you'll find some holes. Some holes you'll find, these holes. So what happened? Sets of yarn. This is called what? Yarn. We can call yarn. What is that? We can say yarn. These yarns, what happened? These yarns are interlaced at right angle. Right angle means this is right angle, making right angle 90 degree. Making 90 degree. So they are interlaced at 90 degree. So this all constituents of all this yarn, combining all this yarn or interlacing at a right angle to all this yarn, form a what? This is formed what? What is called? Fabric. It is formed fabric. Yarn means what? What is yarn? Take a thread. What is yarn? Yarn means take a thread. If you carefully observe a rope. So otherwise rope, you take a rope. In rope, you will observe like this. So they are kept like this. So these are called what? So if you find in a rope, if you closely observe a thread, you will find this is a strand. You find a strand. Two strands are interlaced along with the length. So these are strand. If you take one strand, you will just from one end, you will just separate those small thin strand. You will find what? A yarn. You will find a yarn. This is called strand, and you will find again the tip of the if you find a thread, you will find here like this. you can see this is a yarn. We can say yarn. What is the theme? Yarn. This is a strand making a rope, complete rope. So I hope you understood the difference between fabric and fiber. Fibers are a fine air-like structure that are continuous filament or long pieces of thread, you can say. That is fiber. Fiber often from animals as well as plants. Got it now? So this is a fabric. Fabric is cloth made up of fibers by weaving and knitting. The sets of yarn or threads interlace at a right angle to form a fabric or cloth. Got it now? So what are the sources of this fiber? We are talking about, in this chapter we are talking about synthetic fiber. We are not talking about natural fiber or natural fiber. We are talking about synthetic fiber. What are the sources of this fiber? We will study in this chapter. What are the sources from where we can obtain this fiber, and also this synthetic fiber also called as man-made fibers. This man-made fibers, because these man-made fibers, these fibers are made by artificially. It is made up by artificially. It is made by artificially with the help of chemicals. Used in chemicals. It is used in chemicals. Artificially it is made. It is used by with the help of chemicals. They made artificially this fiber. Fibers which are made artificially by man is called what? Man-made fiber or synthetic fiber, or also called synthetic fiber. Man-made fiber or synthetic fiber. The fiber which are made artificially by using some certain chemicals. They use some certain chemicals and they will introduce this man-made fibers. This is synthetically fibers. So now we study synthetic fiber. What is synthetic fiber? What is synthetic fiber? What is synthetic fiber? Before we discuss different types of synthetic fiber, we need to understand the term called polymerization. In order to understand the synthetic fiber, we have to understand first what is polymerization. What is polymerization? What is polymerization? Before understanding synthetic fiber, we will understand what is polymerization. To understand this term, I will take two examples. That is string of bed. String of beds I will use. This is a string. This is what? String of bed I will use. Strings of bed. Beads. Strings of beads. And I will take another example is, that is wall. This is a what is that? Bricks in a wall. This is B. This is A. So to understand the polymerization, the term called polymerization, I am taking two examples, that is strings of beads and bricks in a wall. Here, this is a string. This is a thread. In a thread there are continuously they are kept some beads. These are called beads. These are called bead. Beads are kept in a thread. Got it now? So this is called bricks. You can say bricks. Brick. what happened here? In a string of beads, there are many beads. In a string of beads, this is a string of beads, there are many beads which are arranged together to form a string of beads which are arranged. These beads are arranged. This is one beads, they are kept in order. They are arranged together to form a strings of beads. Here also, with the help of sand or cement, these bricks are kept and to form a wall. These are made of wall. These walls are formed by arranging the bricks together with the help of sand to form a wall. In this too, what happened? These beads, single beads, these small beads and bricks, these beads and bricks here, beads and bricks here are called what? Monomers. Monomer units. Monomer unit. What is monomer? We'll study. These beads, the bead and bricks represent monomer units, whereas this string and wall represent what? Strings and wall. What represent? Strings and wall. It represent string and wall represent synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber. Here, synthetic fiber. So here what happened? Many monomers unit. Here monomers unit, which one? Monomer unit. This beads is a monomer unit. We can say monomer units. So beads, many monomer units. Monomer units. Here monomer units. This many monomers unit. This beads is one monomer unit. Unit means part. Here mono means what? Mono means single. Mer means, in a Greek term, in a Greek word, we can say mer means parts or units. Parts or units. Here we can say this bead is known as monomer units. Here also bricks. This brick also called monomer units. These bricks are joined together in a linear fashion or a cross-link fashion. That linking, the two bricks are linked in a linear fashion or a cross-link fashion. There are two arranging methods in this linking of these monomer units. So many monomer units combine to form a single large unit is called polymer. What is called? Polymer. I hope you understood here. Yeah, mono means what? Single. Mer means parts or units. Here, this beads is one part or one unit. Another beads here, and another beads. These beads are arranged in a string, long string. These together, are called string of beads. Together is called synthetic fiber. Or you can say together formed are known as polymer. In many beds, this is one bed, this is another bed, this is another bed. These beds are arranged together to form a large unit. This is single unit. This is a single unit. That is monomer. Single unit combined together to form polymer. Polymerity. Poly means many. Mono means single. So these beds represent monomer unit, and combined together called as polymer unit. Combined together is known as polymer unit. Here you can say brick. Brick is single brick. If you take single brick, that is one unit. That is single unit. So single unit, you can say monomer unit. Mono means single. We can say monomer unit. This single brick, that is monomer unit, are combined together. Same brick, same monomer units are combined together to form a large wall. That is wall. This wall is represented polymer unit, making a large single unit. Small parts are combined together to form a large single part. That is known as polymer. So I hope you understood the meaning of polymer. Yet all these beads, these are one unit is a chemical substance. This is example, but in practical, in reality, this one bed is one chemical substance. That is another chemical substance. If you see the inner structure, you will find some. This bead represent one chemical substance. Another bead represent one chemical. This brick represent chemical substance. This chemical substance combined together, they are linked. They are linked in linear fashion. Like this structure, if you see like this, it will be in a less linear fashion, or you will find in cross-link fashion. You will find in cross-link fashion. Correct, na? You will find in cross-link fashion. Like this. This is one units. This is units. They are arranged in linear fashion. Linear fashion, or you can say cross-link fashion. Got it, na? So, if you understood this one, these beads or strings of beads represent one type of polymer unit. So these are called synthetic fiber. Here, for example, I will give it here. Small unit, that is monomer units, are combined together to form a large single unit. That is polymer. That is called polymer. Polymer here represent wall. Got it, now? By this example, I hope you understood. So what is polymerization? What is polymerization? Poly means what? Many. Poly means many. Mar means parts or units. Many units combined together form. Here polymerization means the process of combining. This small monomers unit. The process of combining. Here, what is polymerization? The process of combining this the process of combining this large number of small monomer units into a large single unit called polymer are termed as a polymerization. The process are called polymer. So large single unit called polymer. This process is known as polymerization. I already told this polymerization. Monomer units. These units are crossly linked or linear fashion. It is arranged in cross-linked or in a linear fashion. So in nature, if you see, in nature also this polymer occurs in nature. This polymer occurs in nature. This polymer takes place in nature itself. In nature also, like hemoglobin. What is that? Hemoglobin. H-I hemoglobin. If you see in hemoglobin, where hemoglobin you will find in blood. Hemoglobin is present in blood, therefore it appears red. This hemoglobin present in blood, the protein, the hemoglobin which are present in the blood is a protein. The protein formed by formed by many amino acids. Amino acids. These proteins are formed by combining of many amino acids. Here protein. What is protein here? What is protein here? Polymer. What is protein here? You can say polymer. What is amino acid here? It is very important to understand which is monomer units, which is polymer units. This is polymer. This is what? Monomer. Monomer units. This amino acids, these amino acids are combined. These amino acids are combined. Many amino acids combined, the small monomer units combined together to form a protein that is called hemoglobin. In blood, protein is present, hemoglobin is present. So in nature, this is it. This is caused in nature. And also you will find cellulose. You'll find similarly cellulose. You'll find cellulose is a sole constituent of cotton fiber. Sole constituent of cotton fiber. It is you'll find in cotton fiber. That is cotton fiber. Cotton fiber. Here whatever these are made. This cellulose is a sole constituent of cotton fiber. These cotton fibers are made from what? Glucose unit. Glucose. So here glucose means monomer. Large combining of glucose unit form a cotton fiber. Cotton fiber is polymer. So in nature also this takes place. This polymerization takes place. Polymerization means the process of combining a large number of small monomers unit into a large single unit called polymer. That is called polymerization. That is the way in which these synthetic fibers are manufactured. What is that? This monomers unit. This is a chemical substance. Amino acids, glucose. These are chemically made. This is chemical substance which are combined together by machines or by any instrument. They are formed a protein. So these fibers are formed by chemically. So therefore they are called synthetic fiber. Next videos we will study what is synthetic fiber, and already we study synthetic fiber. What are the different types of synthetic fiber? How they are manufactured? What are their characters? What are their uses? What is that? Thank you. I hope you understood. Any doubts? Please let me know through WhatsApp or you can comment in description box. Many of you are complaining about sound regarding the sound system in my mobile. So very soon I will solve this problem. Okay. So please pardon me so that I will make sure that I will appreciate your complaint, and also I will provide as soon as possible. I will help you out for this to sort out these issues. Thank you. Take care, and also go through every video, watch videos, and also go through your books and complete workbook. That is chapter 1 workbook. I have given an assignment for you. Any question you don't know, please let me know before writing the correct answer. If you are doubt in any question, please let me know so that I will give the answer. Then you can write it with pen in workbook. Complete chapter 1 workbook, because that will be coming in exam. That most of the questions which are there in workbook, that may be coming in exam. So I hope you go through every time you take 1 hour or 2 hours, you sort out and you just go through through every subject. Study hard, stay blessed. Thank you.